Alright, hello everybody, this is a tour of what I have been working on, and I promised specifically Megan and Trent that I would put this up, so here you guys go. This is the world I've been working on for multiplayer server, and it should be up pretty soon. Now, this little place here is where I started, and I built everything behind me. Well, let's go take a look. Now, it's multi-level, so I built an elevator. And I also built a lava shield around the entire thing. It's very, 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 very complicated to talk about right now, so I'm just going to take you on a short tour. This is triple layer castling with a, let me jump up here real quick, with a dock in an enclosed harbor, a fortified harbor. And I built glass around all the waterfalls so they could be, they could double as elevators and other things like that. Ooh, creeper died right here. Anyway, I mean, the scope of this castle is humongous. So I'm just kind of taking you from one end to the other here, and I'm going to show you. Yeah, I messed up a little bit with the lava shield, and I got it inside my fortress, but I took care of it. So the lava shield keeps out Endermen very effectively. I heard about the lava shield from a friend, so it's not my original idea, but it did take me a really, really, really long time to make the lava shield. Simply because it's a lot of lava, a lot of construction, a whole lot of time and effort, and building, you know, hundreds of feet up in the air where if you forget to hold the shift button you fall right down and die, or, you know, something horrible happens. And this is the lower level. The lower level connects over to the tower, which is over here. It's where I came from. And I'll show you guys my elevator really quickly. And again, this is not my original idea, but it is a very good idea, so I took it. I'll just straighten this up, and ding, top floor. And it closes up again, so someone else can ride it up. Now, this is a house. In fact, this is one of, I think, 23 houses I designed in the fortress. They're all hanging houses. They're all hanging houses with an overview of the entire world. They're really nice. You know, I don't honestly know why I built houses, but I built powered rail carts, so there's two ways to get into every house. There's powered rail carts and walkways. And all of those windows and all of the wood and structuring you see inside the cliff and the facings inside the mountain, those are all houses and places to live. And now I'm going to take you up the rails. I know I don't have a rail cart on me, and I don't have one constantly running on the tracks, just simply because I haven't had the time and I keep forgetting to do it. And I'm taking you up to the train station, or what I like to call the sky station. Yeah, I need to clean up a little bit of the lava from the lava shield, but it works very well. I have to say that. I have not had a single Enderman in my base. And there's my dog. This is the sky. This is the sky station for the sky rail system I'm going to be building. Sky rail system will take you anywhere around the base. They'll all be powered rails, so it'll be like an efficient transportation system all around the base once it's done. I'll let you know what that structure is in a minute. I saved the best spots on top of this mountain that I've decided to do construction on for housing, and on the sides and stuff like that too, simply because, I mean, look at the effect, you know? You have this whole plot of land on the side of a mountain, and you have this grass, and it's built right into the side of the mountain, so it has this cool effect of construction that is, well, it's physically impossible for starters, but it also makes for just an interesting place to live if you were to live in a place like this. Now this is the top of the tower. Oop, I fell down. Yeah, whatever, I can get back up pretty easily. This is the top of the tower that I climbed up, that I was at the base of earlier when I was showing you where I started, where I spawned in. And this is a lighthouse. I built this giant glass-encased lightstone orb. And it's basically so it can guide me back home when I go exploring for new locations to set up castles and fortresses and stuff. And these wood planks are the rail system that goes what I like to call the rim of the world. and it'll take you around the lava shield. It'll take you actually on the lava shield, the edges of the lava shield, and it'll show you. And we'll go on that towards the end. And this is the town. And yes, there's a rail station up in the town here. I built the town on top of the fortress, on top of the mountain that's on top of my fortress, I'd rather, rather. And it's just this cute little town. I tried experimenting with different building styles. This is a town center. All that kind of neat stuff. I'm trying not to be so much of a super nerd here. I'm just showing you guys what I've been working on. See, there's wood. The wood is where I'm going to put the rail system and eventually towers and all sorts of good stuff like that. So it's really like a shield than just this crazy floating geometric impossibility. And I'm going down here a little bit more. Yada, yada. This is an example of another... I'll go down and show you what I'm talking about, but this is an example of another house that's built on the edge here. It has this really unique geometric structuring, and I forgot to do the fences there. And this is another elevator. This is a really big one. This one took me so long to make, but the reason I built it was because my portal to the Nether is at the top of a tower here, and I still have yet to finish the stairs. But yeah, the reason, and see, this is going to lead out to another tower connecting to the shield ring and all sorts of stuff like that. But the reason I decided to make this video is because I was bored, for starters, and, people do things when they're bored. But I also decided that I really miss you guys, like a whole lot. And I wanted to show you guys what I was doing, that, I wasn't just, constantly working this whole time. Because, me, I never do that. I'm not sitting here, strangling babies or anything crazy like that. Who does that? I mean, just, why would, what? Who am I talking to? Yeah, I know, I need to eat. I know, you guys are going to leave comments. You need to eat something. Okay, I get it. I don't know why this is going on with the chests. I don't know. I'm just going to leave it alone, because there's nothing important in my chests anyway. I just kind of put extra materials in case somebody ever inherited this level of this map and decided they needed to do repairs. And they didn't have cheap boxes like we do. You didn't hear that? And this is more castle. This used to be the outer wall, where we are right now. And then I built the shield ring. And now I have all that space out there to develop and to turn into more city and more structuring. So you can see a very large metropolitan city or some kind of cool design like that sprouting up in the spaces around my fortress. This fortress has taken me so long to design, simply because, and see, there are some very unfinished sections here. Like this, I haven't gotten around to this yet. But there is so much cave in there to explore. It's really cool, actually. I'm thinking about doing an underground railroad over to a new city on a new mountainside I'm going to develop sometime in the future. And this is the lowest level, back in the farthest corner, pretty much where we were starting. And I'll take you on a tour of one more thing before I let you go. It's the hotel that I haven't quite finished yet. Because every super colossal mega base, sorry for the lag, every super colossal mega base needs a hotel. Because, I mean, what, right? What are you going to do without it? That's stupid. You need a place for people to stay. So I built it right into the side of the mountain, and these are all these glass windows you saw in the sides of the mountains. There are some at the end of hallways, there are some in rooms, and these are like the deluxe rooms that have their own patio and all that kind of neat stuff. Let me go take you on a tour real quick. Yeah, I like the view. I like the view outside the hallway here. Lava. Like, it's just here to remind you, you're safe. You're safe. You don't need to leave the security of Megabase. And this is another one of the hanging houses that I designed. It's hard to see them, too. That's the best part. It's like privacy, and it's really unique designing. I'm going to build a lobby and an elevator system to get up to this, because there are so many rooms. I'm just going to do a quick walk by. If I went down every single one of these hallways and showed you all the rooms, it would take forever. I'm just going to walk by real quick. And I dug them all out perfectly so that they're all almost the same size. Some of them are different, some of them are deluxe. And you can see a pretty good view of the shield world out there and the and the sky station, and some of the suspended houses and all the cool stuff. And I'm going to show you one last thing. One last thing that took me forever. It just took me simply forever to build. This is what I was starting with. Because when you play Minecraft, the first thing everybody thinks about is going down. So I'll show you guys what I did real quick. I didn't just do your traditional go down. I kind of did something a little bit better. This is the utility rail station. These are railways going to utility places where if people were to be like construction workers or employees or something like that, there would be utility railways. And these are actually the most helpful for me because they get me from one side of the base to the other. And yeah, this is what I did. This is what I worked on, the very first part. This is actually still in my base. Actually, no. This glass tower, this glass roof that's coming up here, this is outside of my base, actually, outside of the shield, the lava shield. And you can see this glass dome from the lava shield. I'll go show you really quick by going up the service hatch, or the emergency escape, whatever you want to call it. I mean, you can just see, right? There's a lot of base here. I wanted to start a multiplayer server with you guys simply because, and see, there's the lava shield. That's the outside of the lava shield. No way creepers or endermen or anything really damaging can get in the base. I do need to put more torches down. I'm sure somebody will tell me that eventually. But now just to go down to the last part, this is the vaults, or the eventually what's going to be called the storages or the banks. There's places we're going to store things. Each one of these access ports is going to be going off in a different direction. Now I've already managed to... Oops, crazy lag. I don't know what's going on. I already managed to dig one out. And it used to have a rail system, but I decided, I just went like, you know, nah, screw it. I didn't really want the rail system anymore. I just opted for walking. And I'm going to show you what one of the branches of the banks looks like. And I need to do some reforming on these tunnels here so they're secure. But it goes down to bedrock level. I have no idea why this floating stuff starts when you get towards bedrock. I think it's because once you're underneath bedrock, there's the null void. And the null void has this stuff in it. But that still doesn't make any sense why it's up above, but you know, up above bedrock. Just lazy graphical programming or something like that. And each one of these vaults has been dug out exactly the same. I'm going to sprint to the end here. Each one of the vaults has been dug exactly the same. It will have a door that will eventually have a password system. You enter a different password system hooked up to some redstone that I'll be digging through here. And your door opens for 30 seconds. I'll have it on repeater circuits. Your door will be open for 30 seconds, and there's a button on the other side of the door, of course, so you can get back out again. But that's how you will open your door. You need a password. It's a very secure locking system, you know? I just put a lot of thought into this world. I just wanted to show my friends, and you're only getting one link. All of you are only getting one link. Unless you have friends who want to see it too, then they can all have another link. Anyway, that was it. Like it, and maybe forward it to some other people. That'd be really cool. And see you guys next time.